name is Gabe Zollner. I was watching a little bit of Fox News, and it had Megyn Kelly on, and she had Brett Humes on. And he's a fairly knowledgeable kind of guy, and you know, I usually like what he has to say. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever heard him say something that I didn't like. Anyway, what they were talking about was the upcoming debt ceiling. And that's supposed to hit somewhere around the 15th of February. And she said that according to what she was told, the Democrats don't seem to be all that concerned. And they don't really seem to care what the Republicans think, because they told Obama that, hey, you know what, you want to raise the debt ceiling, you go ahead and raise it. It's okay, you go ahead and do it. Let him sue you. I mean, you know, let him sue you. Now, Brett Hume, fortunately, is a little bit more, actually, he's a lot more knowledgeable than those senators are. And Brett doesn't have a staff like they have either, you know. Brett just figured this out all by himself. But anyway, he said that they can't do that, you know. And if they did do that, Obama would lose, because it's very clear in the Constitution that the House holds the purse, you know. And this is a matter of purse, money. But what I found really amazing is how dumb these senators are, you know. These Democratic senators are like bozos. And you'd think with the staff that they have, and each one of them has a huge staff, you'd think that they'd know a little bit more about the Constitution than they know. Now, another thing that really troubles me, and I have said this before, is, you know, when Harry Reid, you know Harry Reid? He comes over and he hands them a bill, and he says, okay, look, here, take a look at this. At like 3 o'clock, we're going to vote on that bill. Well, if you remember, there's a video I did with Rand Paul, or about Rand Paul, and he said that, you know, he got a 600-page bill in the morning and was told we're going to vote on it this afternoon. Well, nobody can get through a bill that quickly. You know what I mean? It would probably take a month to be able to comprehend what's in that bill. And what I think they should do is they should say, here's the bill, and you know, depending on how many pages it is, it takes so long to read a page and all that, figure all that out. And then once they're ready to vote, have them answer a couple of test questions, you know, like on the questionnaire. You know, like when you get your driver's license, they make you fill out, and you know, you got to know what you're doing, right? So you got to answer questions. You should see what it's like to get a pilot's license. Whew. I mean, that was like a 2-hour test. Pretty intense. That's just the written part. Then you got to demonstrate, well, even with the car, you got to do that too. But we allow our senators to get like a pilot license application and not even read it, not even understand it, not even comprehend it, just vote on it. How insane is that? And here's the problem. Once they sign off on it, and it goes to the House and they sign off on it, then Obama, you know, he's quick with a pen anyway. And this guy, you know, if he can't do it, he'll auto sign it, like he did that thing in Hawaii. You know, he had to come back for the fiscal cliff, but he didn't have to, because he auto signed it anyway. But it gave him a chance to spend some time with his buddy. Oh, what's the guy's name? Something Love. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I think that's a big part of our problem. These senators don't know what they're doing. Nor do the boys in the House. And they don't care. They just like to have a party. They like to look good, you know, with their makeup on and their hair's all done as they walk through the halls and the chambers and all that stuff. But they don't do anything. They don't get anything done. That's the problem. Okay, they're all a bunch of bozos. And we allow them to be bozos. Because what do? We re-elect them. I even voted for McCain. Yeah, I did. In the last election, I voted for McCain. Oh, I mean, you know, you either got this pile of garbage to choose from or that pile of garbage to choose from. And since I'm a Republican, or actually I think I'm going to have to go independent, because being a Republican, I'm hoping there's like a third party comes in. You know, one that really cares about the Constitution, one that really cares about fiscal responsibility, and one that really cares about the American people. I would support that party. And you know what? I think a lot of Americans would. I really think they would. You know who should start one of those parties? Trump. Yeah, Donald. He could lead the party. Donald, you could lead the party. Well, I don't know, it might be too late for that, but you could at least try, you know what I mean? If they push this RS-15 through, it's all toast. And you know, I don't understand this whole thing with Obama being eligible, not eligible. He's not eligible. His daddy was born in Kenya. The British Act of 1948 says that if you have an offspring, guess what? They're a British subject. What that means is that Obama's a British subject. The Constitution prohibits having dual citizenship because they don't want you to have an allegiance like Obama has, you know, to the Muslims, to Kenya or to wherever. And that's the problem. And again, I don't care where he was born. He's not a natural born citizen. And therefore, he's not eligible. So if Justice Roberts swears him in again, Justice Roberts is culpable, as he was in 2008, because Obama didn't swear on the Bible. There wasn't one present. The whole thing's a farce.